What struck me was that today is an age of digital world. From digital, we have gone to digitalized. We are now being disrupted with artificial intelligence, big data, machine learning. A host of things have come. The whole notion of smart ports is there. If you look at the market, it is 5 years from now, we're going to see autonomous ships operating, not in this part of the world, but elsewhere. And that is where we'll need smart ports to be handling them. Now, I'm not suggesting we start getting into autonomous port, because we still need to we have to bring digital connectivity across the heartland, particularly in a country like India. 5G we are talking about. As a matter of fact, we find that there's already a discussion about 6G going on, right? I'm not talking about that, but we need to bring about a bit of digitalization if this region, BIMSTEC region, or for that matter, Bay of Bengal, is going to be part of the larger ecosystem that we are talking about. And closely, we have probably a narrower definition of smart ports. To my mind, smart would also mean green. And if you were to look at COP26, we just gone by a few months ago, and if we were to look at the Clyde Bank Declaration, we are going to see hydrogen is going to be another fuel. Can this region take the lead? And that is where we're going to talk about blue-green of sort. We're talking about gray hydrogen, we're talking about blue hydrogen, we're talking about green hydrogen, variety of hydrogen. And I find that one individual private company, at least in India, Reliance, is going to be investing about $60 billion. So there's a huge market. And we're going to see ships moving, and we'll have ports fed with hydrogen as an alternate, because we're going to we have to reach up net zero. States have committed themselves to 2030, 2050. For us in India, 2070, but then this is the shape of things which is going to be coming in. Maritime security, well, it is something which is going to be there with us, but I'm going to move away from classic definition of maritime security. Ladies and gentlemen, for me, the concern is maritime security we've done. Maritime domain awareness we have done extensively. I think we are rich in those many terms. Our security forces have done a great job. What about coastal security? That is where the coastal police comes in, and related to that will be maritime law capacity building. That is where we could take the lead in terms of how do you manage coastal zones. This is all part and parcel of the blue economy. In terms of wildlife acts, what are the laws that are connected with it? Because blue economy, we are talking about blue economy. Day in, day out, we talk about economy. The leaders talk about it. It is now time that we're going to put action. We're going to put meat on the bone as such, if I may use a very cliched way of suggesting. But we need to put a lot of skill developments into this. What would be needed? Capacity building indigenous, within the region, or we need to go across, and if need be, go across. Also, we find, this is again my observation, and when I look at what is the investments coming in blue economy, we find a large number of investments coming from the European world. Can we build up ourselves kind of a capacity development, technology development for the development of any nation can take this. I'm not suggesting India should take the lead. Bangladesh could take the lead. Sri Lanka could take the lead. Anyone can take the lead. But then somebody else has to take the lead and say, okay, here we work it. Can we create a platform or a forum beyond the BIMSTEC? BIMSTEC, everybody talks. There are statements made. They are very, very important statements expressing the intention, the intent behind, the commitment behind, but then we have to formulate. Working groups, fine, they did a good job, but at the end of the day, what products? The product of BIMSTECs will be what we put out in operations and share it with everyone.